My name is Bo Boss. Grew up here in Charlevoix, only a block north of here on Maple Street. I went to Charlevoix High School, went into the building trades. I loved it. I started building homes and remodeling in the Charlevoix area, and I did that for 40 years. Had to fill my time in the wintertime, so I started managing Mount McSauba Ski area in 1976. So I've been here 49 years. Growing up here was cool. I still think today it's the same thing. It's just everything is much nicer. We're really a close-knit family here. Mount McSauba is the same way. My dad and his buddies put this place together in 1956. It just happens to be here. We're 50 years later and we're doing the same stuff we were originally. The McSauba property is 1 in a million. It has a half a mile of dunes and beaches. It's got 80 acres of woods and land. It's pristine. I'd say last Friday night, just as a particular thing, we had 150 kids in ski school, probably 40 to 50 kids at the ice rink, another 40 to 50 at the sledding hill, and we had 500 in the woods for our Canada Lake hike. Our whole philosophy is the more people we get in the woods, the better. This whole job is my hobby, but how many guys get to jump in a $500,000 groomer when they're retired, turn up the Bose sound, and go on the backside when we're making snow real heavily and groom all night? I mean, it's just, I'm in my own world. I just absolutely love it. The Christmas display has also been going since I believe, 78. We used to have people, but nothing like today. A good night back in the 80s would be maybe 100 people would go by. Typically this year, on Christmas Eve, we estimate we had about 2,500 on Christmas Eve, and Christmas week we had about 20,000. Our Facebook page brings people from all over. We got them from Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Detroit, all because of the Facebook page. And we talk about it too. We do it for the locals. We do it for the blue-collar workers, which we all are. And everybody says, well, why don't you charge? I said, because we're all blue-collar workers. That's one thing we enjoy and we will never charge. My mom made about 600 figures for that, all in the summertime. I used to cut them out of masonite for her, and then she got pretty handy and got her own little jigsaw, and she'd be right out in there, and she'd make about 25 new ones every year. But yeah, we can put on quite a show. We've probably got close to 1 million lights if we wanted, up to 600 figures, and the kids now, Bo and Sherry, are mixing in some of the new stuff, Bluey, and I'll look at it. Who are these guys? Yeah, I don't know any of the modern stuff, but they're bringing it up to date. We call it Project Petunia. My dad did. Started in 1982. And at that time he had a vision to put it along the curbs from city limit to city limits, which was 5 miles. And it was 60,000 petunias. Well, that worked great up until, I guess it was about 5 or 6 years ago. MDOT wanted to change the configuration of the road from 4-lane to 2, so we had nowhere to put our water truck anymore in the road safely to water the flowers. So we said, well, we got to do something else. So I came up with the idea of the petunia baskets, but it's very expensive. We've got about $700 in each pole and basket and installation. So I had to come up with an idea how we're going to fund this. So we came up with the idea of the plaques that we sell individually. So you can say anything on it, like have a great day or name your kids or whatever on the plaque. And it's a one-time purchase, and that pays for all of our expansions. But we've got a system that we've worked out on our little water tankers with our four-wheelers that allows us to get around really well and keeps the cost down. Sherry, my daughter, helps us water. So work would be a better place to spend a summer than on the streets downtown just talking to everybody and just having a good time. And we just get out on the street and make people smile. Oh man, you cannot believe the people that go by honking horns at us. It just makes their day. It's the same people going to work every day. They'll honk their horn, make sure we see them, give them a high five or whatever. I think everybody just feels a little more pride in their community. I think it's great for the town. When it comes to encouraging my kids, I don't have to do a thing. They're the ones that actually are pushing me to keep on going, and I keep saying, I want to kick back a little bit, and so they're picking up the slack all on their own. It's pretty cool. They just see what I do, and they have so much pride there that they just want to carry on the tradition that Grandpa and Grandma started. I love the people, I love the town. I I don't know, I just think there's some higher being than ourselves that looks after little old Charlevoix and keeps it going on the straight and the narrow. It's unique, and it goes back for generations.